Alright, we're back at it. Today's Tuesday, January 12th. Just got through this machine now. We talked about it in my last video. Brought it in service, cleaned the cab. Got it touched up with some paint. Just a little bit. See, clean out the undercarriage real nice now it's all dry. Change the air filters and wash out the engine compartment and whatnot. But now I'm moving into change out the tracks on this Komatsu Excavator. So we're head over there and fire that thing up. Alright, here's the tracks for the new Komatsu. Got them from Ryan Hutto, the track cut. Got the loader running now, getting ready to put those inside. I ordered those on like a Wednesday and got them literally less than 24 hours. So that was not even expedited shipping, so I'm sure his actual shipping's even better. Or expedited shipping's got to be quicker than that. I don't know how you can be quicker than that, but fantastic service. I asked for a quote, got a quote back in a couple minutes. So shout out to him, great job. All right, in the shop now over here in the storage building. Gotta get this Komatsu started. The Komatsu and the Bobcat. The tracks are sloppy. Glow plugs on this thing take like seconds. Start right up. Perfect. It's our 2007 Komatsu PC27. We bought it new in 2007. Obviously, we've had it since. Pretty nice looking machine. I like the controls on it. The joysticks are really smooth. We added this thumb a couple years ago, but we never put a quick coupler on it. So we're stuck with this bucket because this thumb is connected to the bucket. So it does what it needs to do, but certainly not the best. Now I got this Bobcat over here. This is my favorite. The E35i. Got a grading bucket on this one. This one's got a hydraulic quick coupler and a thumb, which I like a lot. The grading bucket, we just got that this year. Never had one that big. Let me tell you, that is a nice bucket to have. I mean, we got the 24 with teeth, and we have a 24-inch with teeth for this one, and a 12-inch. But we have never had a 36-inch smooth bucket. Let me tell you, it's been nice having that. And the thumb. I like the thumb on this one better. A little bit wider, easier to grab trees or whatnot. Teeth on that one are pretty close together, so not really as favorable. But they both do the job, and whatever you need, you just pick and choose which one you want to use for what. I use that Bobcat to do a parking lot job, and use the Komatsu to plant trees. And the Bobcat to pick up boulders and whatnot. We don't buy the same exact thing. We like a variation of things. That way I can pick and choose which one I want. Well, geez, I didn't realize how shaky that was. Unbelievable. Alright, the thing with these excavator tracks, especially on these little ones, these things are so freaking light. At least compared to the skid steer tracks. I mean, I can change. I'm going to probably change this myself because no one else is here right now, but these are pretty small. So you can see how much tread. This one's really flat. So on these Komatsus, for anybody who's changed a Komatsu track, your grease fittings down on here, you got to loosen it up, let the grease come out. Tensioner up here will push back, track will drop, and I'm going to work on getting this front wheel off, or the track off the front wheel, and then off the sprocket in the back. It helps when you got somebody else helping you too, but I've done this myself, no big deal. You can see the track starting to lower down now. This one takes a 3/4 inch wrench. You just back the fitting off. This has a grease fitting on it. Just back off the whole assembly. You know, down here, you can see. You can see the grease fitting on the end of the adapter there. I'm just backing that off and it's coming out. On these, now on the Bobcat, at least those ones, they have a grease fitting on the end of a cylinder with a bleeder screw, like a brake bleeder. And you just open up the brake bleeder and all the grease comes back out. I'm going to leave that open. Get my big pry bar. Big old pry bar here. Works a little easier when you got somebody else here helping. Sometimes by turning the track, it'll push that front roller in a little bit, especially on the bigger ones at least. This track doesn't really weigh a whole lot. Another thing to note, when I'm picking this machine up off the ground, I'm just using the stick, which you probably shouldn't be, but so it works for me, and there really nothing's gonna fall on me. But anyway, don't pick the machine up 2 feet off the ground, because then the sag in the track will stretch it more and shrink it in length. So I only pick it up just enough to get the rollers and stuff out, or get the teeth out of the bottom rollers so everything slides out. You definitely don't want to lift it too high, you'll be fighting it too much. To do is use these 2 pieces of wood. I'm going to put them in the sprocket, in the teeth of the track. Hopefully, these are a little tight. I'm going to roll it around. This can help push the wheel back in and then push the track forward. And then this should just slide off this way. It works better with 2 feet. That's collapsed quite a bit now. Show you the look. I don't know how well that's gonna come up on camera, but you look in there, it's got the wheel, idler wheel in the front is completely separated now from the track, so I should be able to just pull the track over this way. See how well that works. And the wood is just there for something to slide.
No, I'm good. Maybe getting that stuff. Maybe over here, getting that through the smaller stuff.
Come on.
This thing on?
Yeah, it's on. It's always on.
Alright, man, I gotta get one.
We're on there, alright.
Alright, so we're going to do the front one now. As you can see, the operator is helping and assisting in this as well. Very important job the fellow has there. Matter of fact, my job is really important too. My job is to make sure I don't hit these levers and kill anybody. Because it'll be on tape. I can do it, I swear. What do you got?
Let's drive forward.
Forward, please.
No, you're good. Okay, forward.
Not moving it.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just not granted.
There you go.
Oh, hang on. All right, now I'm going to clean up the grease fitting, get the grease out of there, and we're going to retension the track. All right, want to get up there and run this thing forward? I'm gonna put these in there.
Yes, I'll be running the machine right now.
Has it got me in it, or is it just you?
It automatically gets you out of it.
What? It's got a delete mode?
Automatic.
Now, even though you're operating the machine, you still want to wear some gloves. Because you never know when you have to be off the machine where you're going to need the gloves. And you don't want to waste time putting the gloves on.
Yeah, you can't even be seen. You're covered by the boom.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear me.
All right, so I'm Wilson from that show. I can talk, but they won't see me. All right, what do I got? Oh, this one.
Forward on the right. Go backwards. Other one. Other track.
What's that? Cable tie there.
Oh. Okay, on the side.
Slide over and break. Come back and kick it over.
All right, 2 new tracks on, all wrapped up. A lot of tread now, good for another couple thousand hours. What do we got on this thing? 3,000 hours. Pretty good. Smoother now. and that's that. All done with this machine for now.